But man, that really stunk. We were just getting ready to roll. Somebody called. So let me see if I'm live now. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Why is it waiting for me? I'm already here. Okay, one of these days we might. Well, it's going to say we'd have to go to videos, but I don't want to go to videos. Okay, I'm back. I am back. Let me see if my hands are in there. And, oh my goodness. It just wants to scroll again. Yes, I'm back, Melinda. Ah! I don't know what is going on. Again, it's still spooling on my YouTube on my laptop, but I'm here. Well, Melinda, everybody's coming back, thank God. Thank you all so much. Yes, I'm back. Technical difficulties definitely, they definitely are my struggle. But I had no control over that. I was doing everything right. Somebody called, I'm sure, to sell me insurance. It's that time of the year. And it just booted me off. So we are going to roll. Thank you for those coming back. You haven't missed anything. I haven't started creating yet. And I'll go back and change the titles and everything after we're done. So as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, let me see the cards. Okay. Marva Dahoney, if you send me your address, you will get this card. So Rhonda Bonner, that would be your card. And who got this card? Kathy Faverka. If you guys would just email me your address, then I will go ahead and get those out to you. Now I gotta say, there is a huge lag in the video here, so ask your questions and just know I will keep an eye on it and get with you. Okay, so this here, I did want to tell you, but while we were going, that December 13th is the last day to order to get your products by Christmas. They still don't guarantee it, but they've always been really good about that. So after December 13th, you're taking a chance, or hopefully you'll need it after Christmas. If you need it before, then please go ahead and place your order. And everybody who orders this month and uses this host code, or if it's more than that, any order, I will go ahead and send you as my thank you the gift card that we did. I did change just a little bit, but I made these gift cards last week. This one's different. This was one that I created. It's made out of an envelope and I have a video on it. And it was really fun because a lot of people have not seen this, or we haven't seen it in a decade or two. We used to make them all the time. So here we have, this is an ornament. This is hanging ornament. So you can actually pop this ornament out of here and use it, which is cute. But again, I have a video on it. It's on my Creating with Colleen Magnus YouTube channel. It's on the live portion, so do check that out. But as my thank you to you in November, I'll be mailing you one of these gift card holders. One more thing off your list. Well, Carol, happy birthday. And Rhonda, oh, I did pronounce your name correctly. Woo, Rhonda. I am a butcher of vocabulary. You don't know how good that makes me feel. I'm glad you love your card. Yes, send me your address and I will definitely mail it to you. Yay, I'm so glad you're here. So what we have, this was my inspiration. I have a wonderful stamp club that I have been with for 23 years. I joined in October and they joined me in January, and we have stamped pretty much every month together, some of us. And so this past Saturday was my hostess appreciation. I treated them to lunch. They got special gifts. We created together and we had a card swap. So this was by Mary Craig, and she's on here sometimes, but it's a fold that I've used before, but I really liked her card because you can do it vertically, and a lot of times I've done it horizontally. So this was my inspiration. I actually made this with my team members last night. Once a month we do a mystery stamping. So I send them all the measurements, we cut, and we create together. Just a fun thing to do with those in my stamping family. So this was my inspiration, and then this was what I did. So, and what's really nice is that everybody creates using their own paper, their own products, and then we post it on our team Facebook page. And you get so many different ideas, but they're all beautiful. So this is a card I'm going to show you how to make today. And again, it's probably the last Christmas card I'll do this year because I have plenty of videos. We're going to start working on treats and gifts and that kind of thing. Oh, good morning, Susan. You said you're late. Yes, but you're here. I'm glad you're here. Well, you missed all the excitement. We had a faux pas on our technology. So my intro is on the other video and we had to reboot and come back here. So Diane, oh, a December baby. Diane Eccleberry's birthday is December 9th. My son's is December 3rd. Carol's is the 13th. So Carol, get that order in ahead of time if you want your birthday present before Christmas. Okay, let's go ahead and keep rolling. But thank you all. Thank you for coming back and finding me. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, let me give you your instructions. This is 8 by 4 1/4, and I scored it at 5 1/2, and this is real red. Then you have a piece. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on. This is 8 1/2 by 2 3/4, and I scored it at 4 1/4. So this is scored at 4 1/4. This one is scored at 5 1/2. So that's like your standard size for your card there. And I'll put it this way. It'll make a little more sense to you. Okay. Then I have two pieces that are 4 by 2 1/2 of my basic white. I have the Take a Bow. The Take a Bow Designer Series paper is what I have used almost this entire season. I actually just love it. So here you have 4 by 2 1/4, and then this is 4 by 5 1/4 with the Take a Bow. And what I want to do is show you how to use these pieces right here. So this is just, what was it, like 2 by 7. It's more of a scrap. And the Sizzix sheets. I don't use them often. Like on this one, I use the liquid glue because I have a light hand and everything. But for some people, that might be difficult. So I do want to show you how to cut this so it already has the adhesive on the back and put it on the front. And then I did emboss this piece here. So go ahead and, I did take a picture, but go ahead and take your screenshot of the measurements and we'll get started. Okay. So just to get some of these out of the way, I can take these two pieces of designer paper. And again, I'm going to, where's my bone folder when I need it? Any other time I have a ton of them. All right, take your pick a tool. Could be a tool for anything, right? Crease that. Oh, it works good for that too. And then I will put my designer paper on here. So, again, I've loved the traditional colors of this paper. It has been awesome. Yeah, Christmas babies. My dear friend Debbie, she's my best friend, one of my best friends. And she is a December 24th baby. She is a Christmas Eve baby. So I like to celebrate her sometime in November because she just has so much going on with her family. But with Tyler, first child, you know, you get pregnant right away. With Tyler, he was a little more stubborn and took a little bit. So just about the time I decided, okay, well, do a little something to prevent our pregnancy just because I didn't want a December baby. Guess what? God had a different plan. I was already pregnant and he is December 3rd and he has been a blessing my whole life. So our plans are not always his plans, but his plans are always good. Okay, so here I'm going to take, we're going to go ahead and do the embossing. So I'm going to take this scrap piece of paper, and these are the Sizzix sheets. Let me show you what I am using here, because I did want to mark it in the book. We've heard a lot that some things are difficult to find right here. So on page 117, that's where you have the adhesive sheets that I'm going to use with the Sizzix. And those work really, really well. Because again, sometimes pieces are kind of hard to get, you know, your glue on there. So I'm just going to take this and you're going to peel this part off. And what's here is sticky. So now I'll just kind of place this on here. It's kind of hard to see white on white, but I don't need the whole piece, so I'll be okay. So now when I peel this off, my red is sticky. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll cut that. And then I'm going to go ahead and emboss that one. So here we have, let me put these here. Stuff everywhere today. I'm going to take, this is the Snowflake Sky embossing folder. And I'm just going to put my white piece in here. And it really doesn't matter too much where I put it because the sky is falling. The snowflakes are falling. So I'm just going to take my embossing machine. So let me see. So Mary said she hopes we are swapping. Mary, we already swapped. We swapped on Saturday at Stamp Club, and your card is where I got my inspiration. So now since you already know how to make it, because you did it, you're just going to make it a horizontal way. But I know you can do a beautiful card again too. So I have this in here, put my binding in first. Make sure those are even and just go across. But yes, Mary, I loved your card. And again, it inspired me for today. I always need a good idea on my Wednesdays, and you are my blessing. So here I have this. It is embossed. I'll set that aside. Now for any type of die cutting, I'll put the number 1 plate down and the number 2. You have to have this die cutting plate. I'm going to put a clear plate, and then I'm going to take this and lay this on top right here. So when I put my clear plate on that, as I roll it through, it will cut through both the glue sheet. Let me put this out of the way. Okay. See, it comes out like that. And I just throw it down, or you can use your little tool. And that has the adhesive on it. So in assembling my card, I'm going to go ahead and take this, fold it in half. And the trick when you're doing this is to always remember, you know, I think we want everything to open from left to right. Well, this can't. This has to go this way because it's opening like this and then like that. So when I put this in here, I can take my adhesive. I'll put this in first. And I don't worry about this flap here because basically it's centered. It's centered on here, and then it all works. So it'll go like that. Now this, I can just glue on the top. Put a little bit of liquid glue in case I have to move it around to get my corners nice and even. Oh, Mary says she hopes you keep swapping. Yes, as we said, our Stamp Club meets every month. Now we're the second Saturday of every month. And I agree, Mary. So when you swap, you make X amount of the same card, and then we all exchange cards. And you know, Mary, with the talent we have in our group and with the supplies we know they have, we need to keep swapping. I totally agree. Be something fun to do in the new year. So for the front here, I needed a Mary. The products I'm using for my words, this is a Peaceful Season, and it's been one of my 2 favorites that I have had this year for my words. And these are the dies. So I love the dies because you could put your words in here. I love having the banners already there with the words that fit. But I also like the word Christmas. So you can do the word Christmas just like that, or it has a solid backing. So you could put the Christmas on there, and now you can start mixing your colors. So just really, really a lot of fun. The other thing is I needed the word Mary, and I didn't have it. So I went ahead and looked at what I do have. And this here on page 24, that's where the Peaceful Season is, the bundle I'm using. Then on page 39, this is the Take a Bow 6x6 Designer Series paper. I bought multiple packs of that. And then here, this is where I got my word Mary from. So on page 44, again, this is what we used to make the ornament and the gift card. And then that is the All is Merry. That's where I took that from. And that is the hang an ornament on page 44. So what I'll do is I will take and put all my little pieces in here. So hopefully nothing runs off. But I'm going to take the All is Merry, and all I wanted was the word Mary. So I just snipped that. And then I was kind of hoping I could round the edges, but that didn't work. So I decided to put it on the edge so that it can justify having that straight vertical piece right there. So I put it on with some of my little mini dimensionals. Gosh, a new pack, don't you love it? New sheet. Got that one. And this one here. Okay. There we go. So again, I just kind of wanted this to stand up a little bit, and I'm making sure this edge is right there. So I've got the word Mary. And then when I put Christmas on, because this was my goal last night when I was stamping with my team, I wanted to use that, but it got kind of lost. And then I did try backing it on the white. So I had this, well, I had the red, but I felt like that was too much white. I really wanted the word Christmas to stand out. So I have this here. So now what I will do is I will just take my paper piercer and pull this up. Get the adhesive going here. There we go. And as I said, by using the Sizzix sheet, the adhesive is already on here. Now, when you pull it off, or even when you're putting it down, kind of just hold it lightly because it's really thin and it'll stretch out your words. But since I'm bending it anyways on my card, I can shape it how I want. But again, the beauty is my adhesive is already all over the back of this. Right there. So then I can turn it around and put Christmas. So you can put it where you want. Now it does have a little dot for the eye, but what I really like using are the little peppermints that have been so well sought after. And I know it's been frustrating. Hopefully you have them. If not, I get it, because as soon as they're in, they sell out. But let me tell you what's going on with the mini catalog. Starting this year, starting in December, you know, Stampin' Up! Normally has a last chance list. So what's in our mini catalog, you're going to know what's carrying over, what is not carrying over. That is last chance. They normally mark some of it down, which is great. But anyways, what they're doing this year, because normally when we have it, it drops dead at the end of the catalog. When the catalog ends on December 31st, you can no longer get the supplies. And then if they have extras 90 days later, it will end up on the clearance rack. And the reason it's 90 days is because they do give a 90-day policy. So you have to wait that long in case anybody has anything to return. Well, what they're doing now, and I think it's absolutely awesome, is that they're going to have a last chance category online. So the products that are not carrying over in the Christmas catalog will go to this online, last chance online place, and they don't drop dead. They're just only available while supplies last. So these cute little peppermints are due to come in December 23rd. I know that's a long time, but at the same time, there are times when they come in early, but that means at least it doesn't drop dead on the 31st. They will either be in the online exclusives if they're carrying over, and I think they will, or they'll be in the last chance, and then you will be able to order them then. So I like it myself as a demonstrator, to be very honest with you, because there are things that you could still keep using after the catalog expires. And I like that we have that opportunity. I also like that it's either going to be in the online exclusive or the last chance. There's so many products that are retiring and going away. I need to know where to find them. And with that being said, they will no longer have a clearance rack. that will be in the last chance. They're going to evaluate it every 2 months, which means if they have a lot of product and it's not selling, they will keep marking it down every 2 months. So I know that was a lot to take in, but it kind of gives you an idea of what Stampin' Up! Is doing going forward. So these little embellishments will come back in, and I will let you know when they do, because they have been so very, very popular. So let me see. Watching from Texas. Hey, Deborah, glad you could join. And Judith, yes, ma'am. Let me see if I got to scroll up. Nope, they're good. So here I just have pointed these. Again, this is from the ornament. Now, when you don't want to put it on the end here, because that's how you're going to open it. So when you put them on here, make sure this one coming off this side isn't past there, isn't past that fold. And then this one here, this can hang down. I like when things hang off because then I can open it and it's not going to catch right there. Then for me, I am going to put the little holly berries on here. And these holly berries, again, they're all from the hanging ornament. They have the stamps, which I'll show you, and then they also have the dies. So here I'm just going to lay these little berries on here. Thank God for the pick a tool that picks it up. My fingers would have a hard time with that. All right. And then I'll just put that there. So hold that down. And now that I have my berries, now we got to have a little wink of Stella on that. Got to have a little bit of shimmer on my leaves. And then for the inside, you take that other piece that you had, and I used different words in the other one, but I like this one here. This says, thinking of you with warm feelings and a wish for all the merriest. And I put it on an extra big, a great big block here, because when I had it on the D block, I couldn't see my edges. And it was really kind of hard to get it straight. I'm also going to take my little foam mat so I can see it better. It's not white on white. And with a photopolymer, it just gives me that little bit of extra padding. Okay, so here we have, of course, it's hard to get your face in there, but thinking of you with warm feelings and all the merriest. Look how pretty that is. So, oh, thank you so much, Miss Rhonda. Yes, please remember to give me a thumbs up. Y'all know I struggle with technology, but if I didn't persevere, I wouldn't be able to be here with all of you, and that I couldn't stand. I love being with you. But I am close to hitting the next level of subscribers. I only need like 25 more. So if you would, share my video. Please give me a thumbs up. Like my video. And hopefully purchase from me too. That would be awesome. So I will take that shaded spruce. Let me see what I want to use here. I think I would like garden green. So for here, on the inside, I can stamp my holly. Since I did the, let me put that there. Now also, you want to go light in your pad. But with a photopolymer, you can give just a little bit of a rock in your stamp too, to make sure that it's all on there. And then I could use the little really small stamp, but I did this before. I'm going to use a pencil eraser. I just think it's like the perfect berry size. Perfect size. So you do want a soft eraser though. I found out, it's like, oh, I haven't used these erasers in so long, this will be perfect. You know, these pencils. Well, it hardens up. You want an eraser that is soft and will give a little bit so that when you push it down, you got a perfect berry. So I'll put one here, and one there, and then one here. But one of these days, I really am going to make my own designer paper and put a bunch of dots in all different colors. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And with that, I will take my card, open it up, and put this on the inside. So I won't go into the whole spiel about what I was doing today, since I did that on the other video I had to end. But just to recap, I'm thankful my brother is coming in from Iowa, and I will not be here next Wednesday because I will be donating blood. So here we have the card, Merry Christmas, and thinking of you. So Carol, you love this card. I liked it too, Carol. When I was creating with my team last night, it was a little bit of a struggle because I wasn't sure. We all kind of create together. And then, as I said, we put it on our team page. And it was good because they could give me feedback. And they are awesome stampers. So, Merry Christmas, y'all. We're almost there. Not yet, though. Happy Thanksgiving first. So, if you would, don't forget, where's my little cheat sheet here? Don't forget, if you want to order and have it in time for Christmas, please do that by December 13th. If you don't already get my newsletter, please request it at creatingwithcolleen.com. And if you would like to place an order and it's under $150, please use the November host code. If it's $150 or more, you get the benefits yourself. So definitely you'd get 10% of the merchandise that you order. And again, I will be selecting, sending out my catalogs. I will be doing that on Monday. So for everybody who's ordered a minimum $50 from me in the past 9 months, I will send you the celebration and the mini catalogs for free. And if you haven't, you still have time if you do that by this Monday. So please like, share, help me get out there. After all, I build people's confidence when I mess up on my videos. I think I could inspire anyone. So anyways, and wish me luck. I am actually, again, I'm doing a crop in Virginia Beach and one in the Outer Banks this weekend. So it's a busy weekend. I am creating projects, cutting cards. I'll be doing demonstrations, and it's just a lot of fun. And so if you're ever interested in stamping with me at a crop, please check out Tina MacArthur's Creations from the Heart Scrapbooking Facebook page. That's where I will be this weekend at the beach creating. I just can't think of a better place except maybe at the lake. So do that, check it out. And she has crops at least every other month, if not most months. And hopefully I will see you there. So until then, may you all have a blessed Thanksgiving. I wish you the best. And since this is scrolling so long, I'll probably just sit here quietly for a minute to answer your comments. Or maybe not so quiet. But do have a blessed Thanksgiving. Enjoy your family. They are the most important thing in this world. So Carol, you are welcome. Diane, I'm glad you like my card. Same with you, Rhonda. It is Christmassy, and that's why I have loved the Take a Bow Designer Series paper. It's classic Christmas all the way. You can see that right up there. Classic Christmas. So Thanksgiving, and may God bless you all. Take care and enjoy the day. Make sure you do something creative now. Bye-bye.